And so I tried it on and I didn't realize that Diggy was standing underneath me at my feet when I was trying it on. And I was like packing it back up because I was like, I'm gonna return this. Diggy was like Edward Cullen, just glittering. He was just shining.
Why does Edward Cullen glitter?
Oh my God, Jeremy. Are you with me right now?
Why would he glitter?
Why would Edward Cullen glitter?
Yes. So they don't go out during the day. They don't go out during the day. Why would he? There shouldn't be light. There shouldn't be daylight. No sun. It would hurt him.
My God. Crystal skin. He's got crystal glitter skin in the light.
Wild Til now! Are you ready? Yep, let's go home.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Therapy can help you in so many ways, such as leveling up your coping skills game, boundary setting, and unleashing the best version of you.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/WT9 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WT9. Finding new doctors used to be my personal nightmare. Each visit felt like an anxiety-ridden episode of Dr. Roulette. With ZocDoc, discovering my dream doctor has never been easier. Go to ZocDoc.com/wild and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/wild. That's ZocDoc.com/wild. ZocDoc.com/wild. Welcome back to Wild Til 9. I have a headline that I want to talk about so bad. Also, Jeremy's here as well too. I just feel like I really dove in and
Did you want to introduce your guest?
and fiance Jeremy.
Hi.
I just feel like boyfriend Jeremy still has like such a good ring to it.
It's not that he's dead. He's just been replaced.
He's been upgraded. He's been upgraded. He promoted.
He got a firmware upgrade.
Yeah. Boyfriend Jeremy 2.0, which has transitioned into fiance Jeremy. Anyways, I have a headline that I saw today that just absolutely rocked my world. Is like not quite the right phrase that I want to use because it didn't make me happy.
Okay.
It just rocked my world in the sense that it really just like blew my mind.
Okay.
And so I'm nervous because I know we can't really swear in the first 5 minutes. So I'm going to approach this and we can bleep out anything that needs to be bleeped out because I just can't. I can't wait.
Okay.
I have to talk about this now because I'm going to just keep revisiting it.
You want to get off your chest?
I need to get it off my chest. What do you think the world's most dangerous sex position is?
Oh, I saw a headline about this. And I'm mad at headlines today for a different reason.
Man, that was tough. Yeah, Jeremy's got a little PTSD from headlines.
I'm trying to think of the ones that I have never dared to complete. I'd say probably having sex with somebody off a balcony.
Also, I just feel like anything hanging.
Was
like
that right?
Anything? No, you're wrong. Anything where you're suspended seems really scary. Like that seems like it would be the world's most, you know what I mean? Like something hanging.
So stop saying something hanging.
Something like a position where someone is suspended.
Dangling. Yeah.
It's reverse cowgirl.
Okay.
The most dangerous position in the world that's resulted in the most injuries.
Oh, I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that absolutely.
This guy in Indonesia broke his penis. He broke it.
Oh, thanks for the visual.
Which
show.
left him, just wait. This is why this was so crazy. Because I was like, oh, there's no way this is real. That's a broken penis. Okay, and so, there's other, I just want to give you the full detail because if I had to hear this, you do too.
Is this what a radiologist does?
This is a freak accident. Imagine going to school for so many years and having your PhD and this is what you end up spending time doing. Like someone's got to do it. I totally get that. And thank God for these people.
Well, a urologist, right?
Would this be a urologist?
A dick doctor?
Broken penis doctor. Okay, listen to this. Okay, so having intercourse, reverse cowgirl position, in which the woman is on top facing away from her partner. Mm-hmm. We love a good reverse cowgirl.
We do.
We love a good reverse cowgirl.
I used to.
Until now.
Yeah.
Until now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the world's most dangerous position, responsible for a whopping 50% of fractures. Half.
You're telling me that one position is in charge of half of the broken dicks out in the world?
Half.
I don't know which cowgirl put this down first, but it's dangerous. I'm not sure the reward's there.
Things went south after the man suddenly heard a loud cracking sound.
No.
I've actually seen other TikToks, so I think on TikTok, where people say that they can crack their dick like a glow stick.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't even like, how?
I don't know. Could we, just for science, babe. For science.
So, what do you want to do for science?
I want to crack it.
No, you don't.
I want to make it sound like a glow stick.
You don't. You don't.
Okay, followed by a pain, discomfort, and immediate loss of erection. No shit.
I would have been like, but he still stayed hard, so we finished.
Still stayed hard. Bleeding out the tip.
Nah.
Bleeding out the tip.
Why are we talking about this?
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, this headline blew my absolute mind. There's more. Hang on. Okay. And so in medical, I don't know, this is a new word for me. Parlance. It's called eggplant deformity because it turns deep purple, which is a telltale sign of a break per the study.
You're telling me that before the emoji, the eggplant, became the canonical penis,
Yes.
it's always been related to eggplants?
Yes. I think also the eggplant emoji is related to the eggplant. Is an eggplant a legume? Or a
No. No,
Is it just a vegetable? It's just a vegetable.
It's just.
Is it a fruit?
I could see it being a fruit. Yeah.
Can we get a fact check
Is
on
it because
this?
the seeds are the inside?
I don't know. It's giving a legume. It's giving a legume.
No,
for
it's
some
not.
reason.
It's giving eggplant. It's a fruit.
Oh, it's
yeah.
a fruit. Wow, that took me 3 tries. I had to cycle through all of them.
The
Legume.
fact you started with a nut is just.
Well, a bean is a legume.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I just feel like eggplant is kind of close to a bean. Okay, anyway. Okay, so although...
You know those tests on TikTok where it's like someone says like 30 seconds of like useless information and they go, they're gone. Now I'll give you the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel like we're doing with the
About this
audience right now.
podcast.
Because if we don't want people to leave.
I have learned so much from this poor man
Not all
breaking his
information
penis.
is good information.
I disagree. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so he tore, and this is a word that I don't know how to pronounce, tunica albugina.
Yeah.
Tore that.
That's not offensive.
We've got the photo. And then an injury to the wall of the blood vessel, which caused the blood to leak out, which is why he got blood. I just didn't know that like penis tips could have blood coming out of them. That is so crazy.
I mean, I guess anything on the body can have blood come out of it.
That's true. Anyways.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. The penis buckled and then it broke. And then
there's one thing I don't want my penis to do, it's buckle.
Yeah, some of the photos that they chose in this are wild. Surgeons had to go in and repair it. They had to stitch up his urethra and bandage the wound.
I really wish that I could give you more here, but it's...
And then they conducted an artificial erection test. Yeah, just take a moment. Take a second there. An artificial erection test. What does that mean?
Like, they showed him pictures of things he should or shouldn't be turned on by.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you can use your imagination as to what that maybe means.
Like a picture of his mother-in-law, everything else that should be turned off.
Oh, man. Wow, frequently affects males between the ages of 30 and 50 who are sexually active. Babe, you fall right into that category.
I didn't realize I had just joined that club.
You had just joined that club. Welcome.
It's
Happy
a potential
birthday.
club. So wait, so that's the age group that's most likely to have their penis injured?
Yep.
Awesome.
So it's responsible for every 175,000 people that are admitted to the hospital, one of them is a broken penis. And you could too be next if we keep reverse
If you break my
cowgirling.
dick, I swear to God, Lauren, it'd be kind of a flex because I'd be like, wow, well, look what my girl does. And then 9 versions of not flex.
I feel like I've kind of seen it happen where like if you kind of like, are we past the 5-minute mark? I think we lost monetization a long time ago. Where if you miss the entrance, it kind of bends a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What do you mean you've seen? I've seen. You're off looking in the distance.
I'm reversed, yeah, I guess.
You literally not even, I'm looking at you, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah.
You're looking elsewhere.
I can feel like where it's like, bloop, like where it's like, bloop.
I don't know whose penis you're talking about doing bleh, but I don't bleh. And if I'm blehing, I'm saying get off.
Anyways, that's all I have. Thanks for joining us today on episode.
Welcome back to Wild Til. I was more stunned by the headline where one of my favorite shows,
Yeah.
the the publisher had the audacity just to
Yeah.
literally just be like,
No.
so-and-so dies in the beginning of episode 3. And I'm like, why would you do that?
No, that's fucked up.
I'm not going to, I've never gone and hid a publisher before. I hid them. They're done.
Like, how to get blocked faster than any media outlet ever.
But like, I didn't even click on their link. It was just like, fuck
no, it's
you.
just on
I'm
it.
out.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal.
I would much rather like
I
someone.
just feel like there's a general consensus that everyone agrees to in terms of spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, no
warning.
No respect?
No warning.
For the rules?
No warning. Ooh, also, the RuPaul Drag Race finale is coming up this Friday, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
If you listened to last week's episode, which you absolutely should, it's one of the funniest episodes we've ever done with Caleb and Cameron, the fitness marshal. And I want to make my predictions. If my other RuPaul drag racers would love to leave their predictions in the description box. Oh, that was really loud. So please leave your predictions. Babe, who do you think is going to win Drag Race?
Okay, you tell me the names.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win.
Okay. We've got Lux Noir. We've got Mistress. We've got Sasha Colby.
Okay.
And we've got
Tell this is your favorite.
This is my favorite, literally.
Really?
Yeah. Anitra. And we've got Anitra.
What did you say second?
What?
Who did you say second?
I said Lux Noir.
Yeah.
Mistress. Sasha Colby. Anitra.
I think one of three.
One or
Yeah,
three.
A or C.
Oh, let's say Lux Noir or Sasha Colby. Those are honestly good guesses.
What do you mean guesses?
Those are good guesses.
That's where my heart feels.
Those are good predictions.
Yeah, okay.
Those are your predictions.
Yeah, can I get a picture of this?
Here's what I think. I think Sasha Colby is going to come in first place because I think that Anitra is going to go on and absolutely crush in All Stars.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's my prediction right now.
Yeah.
And I can't give a spoiler because the finale is not until Friday.
Yep.
And so I want to discuss this now before it comes out.
You want to discuss this with me now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And I'm so glad that we're doing this.
Yeah, so how can I assist? Well, I don't know. Lux Noir might be my fave.
Lux Noir is good. But man, God. I think that I actually want Anitra to win, but I think that they want her in All Stars.
Okay. Can you only be in All Stars if you didn't win?
Yes?
Okay.
I'm not sure. Anyways, so those are my predictions. And
Those are my predictions. Wait, so who's your number one?
Anitra's my number one, but I don't think she's going to win because I think they want her politically in All Stars.
Okay. I think Sasha Colby and then Lux Noir.
Okay. Sasha Colby, Lux Noir, Anitra in third,
rest.
and then damn. Okay.
But also because your vote, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Let me know if I was right next week when we record this.
So actually, that'll be the first day of Coachella because Coachella is also this weekend, and we are not going this year.
First time in quite some time. It's been years for me.
That you haven't gone?
That it's happened.
And you didn't go.
Right.
I've been 4 times now.
We've gone the last, 2 years or 3 years?
We've gone 2 years.
Yeah.
We've only gone 2 years together, I think.
Got it. Yeah. I'm good.
I feel really good about the decision right now.
I want to see Blackpink, to be honest. But
I know.
they're streaming the performance.
Yeah, we'll watch. And also, we got to see Blackpink before they were huge at
I feel
Coachella.
like we saw them at the precipice of becoming huge in America. They're already huge
They
in
weren't
Korea.
even main stage. Which is so crazy.
But it was a good performance.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. I within the drive from Los Angeles to Coachella Valley, I turned Jeremy into a Blake.
You did. Because when I was listening to it ironically, and then I was listening to it less ironically, and then I was not listening to it ironically,
then you were not listening to it
then I listened to it alone.
Yeah.
Without you.
And then
That's my progression.
Jeremy became a Blake.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa. Yeah.
I'm a Lisa girl as well.
I'm a Lisa girl.
Yeah. I'm a big Lisa, yeah.
Yeah, I feel relieved as of right now. Every year I get super fucking sick. I don't do drugs, and so I don't fare well in the actual longevity of Coachella.
Not only did you not do drugs, you don't do drugs so much that you got all of our normal prescription drugs taken from us last time you tried to get to the entrance. Let me explain. So Lauren, as being a dude with pockets of it, it's just you don't have much space. You had a purse, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, hey, why don't you take the 2 prescription drugs that I do have on my person and put them in your bag? And then Lauren, I guess, just combines them into what can only be described as like a sandwich bag of just
it was
prescribed drugs.
It was a regular pill bottle, but it looked so sus because Pepto and Tums, both specifically,
Pepto, Tums, my Adderall,
they bust into powder so easily, and so everything was just coated in like a chalky sketchiness.
Like that's how much you don't do drugs, to the point where you didn't even think about the fact you're going to go to security with a hodgepodge just buffet.
Like I had like actual anti-anxiety medication. I had Pepto, Tums, and then Jeremy's Adderall. I got it all confiscated because it looked sketchy as fuck. Honestly, he pulled it out and he was like, "What is this?" I was like, I understand how bad this looks.
So
I was like, it's prescription. I was like, but I get it. I was like, it's
Are they not supposed to all go in the same container?
Because you can bring.
It's not all mine though. It's not all mine. Some of it's my boyfriend's.
I know.
It's like,
and he was like, I'm sorry, man. You can't bring that. And I was like,
helpful.
I totally get it.
Yeah. No, that was like one of those times where it was like, I felt like I failed you as a parent.
Yes. I should have been guided. I should have been guided through that.
Yeah.
Drug smuggling.
Yeah.
I should have absolutely been guided. I saw these raver scrunchies.
By drug smuggling, I mean how to carry your own drugs.
How to be able to get heartburn and take a Tums later on after you've drank a little bit and you're in the sun.
Yeah, like it was the least. I mean, I would have been, I guess, more upset if like something super valuable had taken from us. But I was just like, it was just so.
What do you mean, like the extra strength Pepto-Bismol?
Yeah, the extra strength. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, I got all of our drugs confiscated last time, and but yeah, I can enjoy myself, I feel like, for 4 to 5 hours, but anything outside of that, I just like don't have the stamina. It's not even an age thing. I feel like I've always been like that. Like even at like 24, 25, I didn't have the stamina to like go hard and get fucked up for a lot of hours in a row. I'm just not built for that.
I can. It's not, by the way, it's not a great trait of mine. Like it would probably be healthier if my body would just shut down on me.
It's helpful sometimes to be cockroachy.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like there's, especially like when you can't get back. Like, well, we got 12 more hours.
Oh my God.
We can't leave here.
Yeah,
we have to stay here. It would be better if you can just like grin and bear it and enjoy it.
Right.
Like if another drink would temporarily fix your issue versus like, oh no, I can't drink anymore. I would be like, I would have to just go sit down and sleep. Right.
Yeah. No, I wish that I had I wish there was a drug where I could be cockroachy. Yeah.
Well, there is. It's funny you mentioned that.
I just get them confiscated.
Yeah. Well, there's better ones than that too. Yeah. I just don't think you're caught up for it. And I think at this point you missed the boat. No, I say that, but then the amount of people that are like,
I was gonna say, I don't think so. It's like LA 30s to 40s are breaking dicks and driving.
Fine, go do drugs and new ones. Let me know how it goes, and we'll go from there.
I'm okay. I'm excited to watch Blackpink from the couch.
Yeah,
and I think it's gonna be great.
The most taxing part of Coachella isn't actually going or staying up.
No,
it's at night when the dust begins to just blow into your nostrils.
Yes. Into your nostrils, into every orifice, everything.
Yeah, everything.
I think the thing about Coachella too is that there's so much happening and it's difficult to find your friends. It's difficult to connect with people. It's hard to get places because everything is kind of far away from each other. And I also feel like it's just like such a scene. Like people aren't there to like listen to music.
Weekend One in particular. But also the issue is, the problem is, I think, to be effective in Coachella, you almost have to be like, it's difficult to not have to like try and maneuver like as like a VIP in the most unbecoming way, meaning where it's like, no, we can't go to that. Don't go to that line. We have to go to this line. And we have to talk to this person. And you have to tell that person who's never met you before who you are because someone told you to, but also not come off like a total douchebag at the same time. And it's like, it makes you have to like do this like weird, like social dynamic game that's also unbecoming of everybody. And it couldn't be less relatable. But if you don't do it, you get screwed.
I saw Paris Hilton come out of a porta potty the first year that I ever went to Coachella. And it was one of those moments where like one of my first years in LA that I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Almost as cool as me meeting Winnie the Bish at the urinal.
And I was also there.
That's the funniest thing. The fact that, and for all of my new girl friends out there, like Winston was.
What did you say? My new girl fans.
Yeah.
I thought you said my new girlfriends. And I was like, I'm gonna fight a bitch. Who? Give me names.
Therapy.
New space, girl space fans. I think we talked about this, didn't we?
Right, we did. Yeah.
Last year?
But the fact that like me meeting Lamorne Morris while we're both peeing and Lauren's just over there flipping toes underneath the stall like, I'm here too. Love you guys. It was hilarious.
I feel like I don't do that often. Like I don't just like walk into dude bathrooms.
No.
But it was like a random like super in the middle of nowhere like isolated bathroom that happened to have
Well, no,
Winston.
It was one of those like like when they have like the nicer porta potties behind like the stages.
Like
it was like nicer, but
the
only
trailer
one.
potty.
Yeah. And also like you have the female line that like wraps around and goes a half a mile down, and like the dude's just like empty.
What a time to be alive.
I know.
What a time to be alive. Maybe I do have FOMO.
Yeah, but like just sort of like us being flown out there and dropped onto the Blackpink like landing area and then like helicoptered out. I don't want to do it.
Boosty ass.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Okay, so there's this I don't know. Is it an AI? It's not an AI. It's just some kind of. It's a techie thing. I don't know what it is. Anyways,
Is it an AI?
Based on because everything's an AI now. Literally everything's an AI.
I can't wait till I replace myself with AI. It'll be great.
Replace what?
Me.
I saw Hank Green today tweeting about how, like, especially our generation, we've given, especially fucking you and I, we've given so much of our voice and our like person to the internet that like there's a chance that we'll never die. As in, like,
everyone's dream.
That I will live forever.
If I died tomorrow, you would make all of your like smart voices mine, right?
Yes.
That way I could tell you like, you're about to be late for your appointment. Take left. Do this. Like all like my commands just at you at all time, but I'm with you all the time. Think about it. Think about it. It's okay. You can move on. It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
do you think that people will start falling in love with language models?
Yes, 100%.
I think so too.
You know how many incels there are?
Well, even beyond that.
Yeah. No, but what was that? What was that one movie that we watched where that literally happens? Where he falls in love. Her. Yeah, literally it was called Her.
I watched Her.
Oh, that it literally
fuck did you watch
modeled. I'm possibly by myself.
No,
it might have been
that
a
for
plain movie, but it's modeled exactly off that. And there's new ones that like learn about you and speak to you the way that you want to be spoken to, which is fucked.
Well, that was like the big thing with like they cut off the sex features of one of them not that long ago, and everyone was like, I lost. Like it's even worse that it like she's still here, but she doesn't talk to me the way that she used to.
Right.
It's almost
like, oh my God. Oh, it makes me feel so disgusting because like if a dude breaks up with his like AI that's been talking to him the way that he wants to be talked to and then goes out into the world to like try and have a real relationship, like thinking about having to relearn how to be a normal functioning human.
Pause. I'm going to push back on this. You could apply this exact logic to how weird we are with each other without changing anything.
Okay, say more.
Our weird nicknames.
Yeah.
The things that we just scream out for no reason.
Yeah.
The things that we find very normal.
Yeah.
Another girl is not going to be like, that's normal.
No. But like, I have to be considerate of your feelings and your emotions and your needs and support you.
Right.
And like you reciprocate all of those things back to me because we're in a joint partnership, right? We're in a relationship.
Are we talking about the business or are we talking about a relationship?
Both 50-50,
Got
baby.
it, yeah.
And I think when you're talking to like a tech fake AI girlfriend, like they don't have to support the AI. Like what's there to...
They don't have to, but they can.
Sure, but there's no realistic way. Like the AI is not going to wake up one day cranky because they had to work really late. Their boss snapped at them and they also have period cramps. You know what I mean? Like there's just no way to like actually replicate.
Well, no, I think those things, all of those things actually, I think are replicable.
But I think on the other side, I think if there was like a dude who signed up for that, they'd be like, oh my God, you like give me the one that doesn't have period cramps.
I'm sure
also, something just fell on the shelf and scared the fuck out of me. Oh my God, we have a ghost. We have a ghost.
That's great. Add a little spice to this. But no, I actually think it's a lot more similar than you're giving it credit for. I hear what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. And there's going to be a weird adjustment layer. Yeah. Also, the fact that people just don't have to find people in the real world is weird in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I think it's a lot more similar than what you are giving it credit for.
I don't know. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's scary and I don't think it's healthy.
I didn't say it. I didn't think it's not unhealthy. Anyway, you get the point.
You know what though? If there are creepy fucking incel dudes who realistically are never going to be a functioning member of society with like a real partner, if this satisfies them and keeps them in their basements.
Okay, I think you have a really like very half empty quarter full like view on this whole thing.
I'm just thinking of the creepiest, worst dudes who want to disrespect women.
Right.
Is what I immediately, which is definitely very negative, and that's glass half empty for sure.
Yeah. And by the way, I think that they do need to find somewhere to direct their energy. I would just hope that we could find a way that this would be a tool that would get them to be not creepy.
I mean, listen, that'd be sick because we just, we could like rehab them through AI.
Right.
Okay. Listen, I'm down.
Yeah. Like
a new perspective.
Like the AI is like, you're making me feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to do the things that you enjoy anymore when you make me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, but then what if he's like, shut up, bitch, and then switches to a new AI?
Well, they're going to have to tweak it. You got Duolingo, you got Duo Creepy.
Duo Creepy. Sure, that's very funny.
Thank you.
That's pretty funny. Anyways, what I was going to say is that this is a total 180, and I'm realizing now that it's very much not AI. There's a program where you can connect your Spotify, and it makes you a Coachella lineup. Very much not AI, but I'm really excited to do it.
Okay,
I'm so excited to do it. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. I was genuinely not okay my first year of university. I was wildly lost, wildly confused, and debating dropping out of my program. I was a mess. And obviously to get here where I am today, literally right now saying this, I took a giant step out of my comfort zone and started YouTube. And it changed my life in the best way possible. The past 10 years have been full of ups and downs, and therapy has helped me navigate that journey and push me towards a deeper understanding of myself, my relationships, and past traumas. So why not tap into the knowledge of a licensed therapist who can guide you through your journey of self-discovery? BetterHelp is here to connect you with a licensed therapist right from the comfort of your own home or wherever you and your phone might be.
Therapy can help you in so many ways, such as leveling up your coping skills game, boundary setting, and unleashing the best version of you. And we want our Tillies to thrive, not just survive.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/WT9 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/WT9. Okay, it's called Festify, best lineup ever. Okay, click on a time frame, my dude, so I can have a lineup from last month, the last 6 months, and all time. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We had to cancel Jeremy's festival because his Spotify is too password protected. The good thing is that mine is going to be bomb and we don't need Jeremy Chella.
Okay, I will manually insert my list. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. Volcano Jam 2023. This is my month festival.
Okay.
We've got headlining. We've got David Kushner.
Okay.
Which is kind of random. He's got some great songs, but I feel like I listened to like a few of his songs on his.
I don't know who that is.
I found him on TikTok.
Okay.
And the next I have Lana Del Rey because I got back into a Lana phase after Ollie had his most insane interaction ever. Yeah. I was like, wait, I love old Lana Del Rey and I feel like
Just sitting around crying?
Yeah.
Just 100%. In your feels? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Piano Piece, which is the playlist that I listen to when I read or nap on a plane. So I probably logged about 6 hours of listening time to that one.
Wait, you listen to music while you read?
I listen to okay, so it's Ocean Waves with piano on top. Do you want to hear a song? I don't even think it'll get demonetized because it's fucking ocean sounds, right?
Well,
it's literally the playlist is called.
Wait, so while you're reading, like creating.
So I can't have lyrics when I read. I can't have anyone saying a word, but I would listen to like lo-fi or I could listen to acoustic or my favorite is Ocean Waves with piano music.
This is the least ADD thing. That's the thing. Do you actually want to read or are you just bored reading and like if you get something out of it, great?
I mean, I don't read. If I'm going to read, I'm going to read.
Okay. I feel like I've seen you fall asleep reading many times.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Yeah, but I also can fall asleep doing literally anything, so it's not even reading specific. Yeah. But this is for sure my nap playlist.
I'm waiting for the day that like reverse cowgirl you just falls over forward.
And I've never fallen asleep during sex, and I stand by that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. But like, it wouldn't surprise me if it happened eventually.
We will
Cross that bridge when we get there.
circle back on all of this the day that it happens. Okay, ready? This one is called Elevate Ocean Sounds. Tell me you're not feeling snoozy.
Right. I wouldn't read with this.
Really?
Yeah, no.
You know what I think it is too, is that when I really only read when I'm on a plane for whatever reason. I like have trouble. I think when it's like TikTok or reading, I'm like, TikTok.
And like the internet's not good enough for your TikToks. You're like, fuck it, I'll read. Fine.
So right, exactly. So on a plane, I think this also helps drown out the sound because like noise canceling on the new AirPods is really good, but then add this as like ambient music on top of that.
I get it.
Fucking cruising. Okay, so that's my next headliner of my festival is.
Can you imagine just everybody just like sitting there on mushrooms, just going?
It is such a great playlist, and also too like if you get a massage. I actually got turned on to this because there is
I get super even more excited when I realized that you got turned on by them. Then I realized you got turned on to the idea.
I got put on
and
to
I was
the
like,
idea.
I was about to bang some ocean breeze every time I was trying to like, hey, like it's been a while. It's like.
No. There's one of like the massage places that's like not far from our place does ocean beach sounds instead of like soothing music, and I'm always like, oh, this fucks. This is
slaps.
so much better.
Yo, let me get this playlist.
And so the second headliner after David Kushner and Lana Del Rey is Piano Piece. Next we've got K Flay. I've been on a big K Flay kick.
Okay.
Jesse Murph, Illenium.
Okay.
That's probably from my gym playlist. I got a lot of this is not the same audience.
Right.
Like the fan bases that are listening to all of these are not.
No, this would be a weird cafeteria for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then I've got SZA, Joji, The Kid Laroi, and Cat Burns.
I've never felt more out of touch than listening to you rattle off who you spend the most of your time with when I'm not around.
Gonna be honest, I would go to Volcano Jam 2023. Would I stay the entire time? Probably not.
What?
Piano Piece might not get the crowd hype.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I feel like it'd be a nice like warm up though.
Maybe.
You know when like it's like silent before things get
Who did
started?
we see last year that we were like, this should not be a main stage performance?
You love to just fucking throw things out there that people resonate with the most, then get their feelings hurt. Let's see.
It was just Sleepy.
It was.
Who was that?
I don't know. It was bad though. It was bad.
It was Sleepy.
It's bad.
It was like Friday at 10 p.m. and we were like,
but also like I didn't like go after Meg Thee Stallion or something too, and it was like this shit is this is the best night ever. This is amazing. And then it was like,
and then it's like, oh, fucking ready to take a
put on
snooze.
Piano playlist, soft, whatever the fuck.
Piano Piece.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
So here's my festival.
Next time you're in a bad mood, I'm just gonna start like on like the Sonos all around the house. I'm just gonna
just
start
quietly put that on.
The Piano Piece on. Yeah.
Except for don't ruin Piano Piece for me. Don't ruin it. I'm so upset. Okay, my last 6 months is called Forest Fest 2023. Oh, okay. SZA is my number one. I feel like when she dropped her new album, I was big on SZA for a second.
See, like I don't even know this part about you. If you were like this, like, is your fiance like into SZA? I'd be like, no, not really. No.
I was big on SZA for a little bit.
Okay.
Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. We're very connected to her camp.
K Flay is my next top
Oh,
one.
you stay with K Flay, huh?
Stay on K Flay. Nate Traveler, David Kushner, Illenium. A lot of repeats here. Okay, and then there's lots of little ones here in Forest Fest 2023. Guys, please rank these of which ones you will be attending because I know that these are all bangers and we're all really excited to go to all three of these festivals.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, okay.
So we've got Volcano Fest, Forest Fest, and then TBD on what the next one's gonna be. Okay, next. Oh, we've got Piano Piece playing at Forest Fest again.
Wow, so you've been a long time Piano Piece listener.
Oh, Pertinence. Remember that guy that I showed you on TikTok who's young, but he's the one that has the bass so high that you were like trying to turn down my settings in the car. I'm a young man.
You know?
Okay, you know exactly. Okay, Bunt, Ariana Grande, Lana Del Rey, Drake, Jesse Murph, Rihanna, Halsey, Young Gravy, Black Bear, Lola Young, Stray Kids, Flume, and a few other ones that I don't know how to pronounce.
Probably the artists of Piano Piece.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
You know, there's some variety there.
Oh, okay, here we go. Unholy Space 2023 of my year. This is my year festival. Mac Miller headlining.
It's your go-to.
My go-to. Halsey, the Kid Leroy. Is it Ruel? Ruel?
Yeah.
Role Model, Jack Harlow, Billie Eilish, Doja Cat, Black Bear, Ariana Grande, Charlie on a Friday, Justin Bieber, Nessa Barrett, Young Gravy, K Flay, Elenium, Olivia Rodrigo, Flume, Jake with a V, Juice WRLD, random.
I think it's just Jake.
Jake.
I think it's just Jake still.
Jake with a V.
Yeah, I think it's for SEO, to be honest.
Drake, Taylor Swift, questionable. Machine Gun Kelly, and SZA.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
No, I'm just shocked that she's on here.
Stop it. Stop it with the Taylor Swift
really
hate.
am.
You gotta knock it off. You gotta knock it off.
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised that she's at Unholy Space. Yeah, obviously that means I'm a Swiftie.
I need you to fucking rein it in. I would go to an Ariana concert for sure.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I went to an Ariana Grande concert one time. It was incredible.
I would go to an Ariana concert for sure. I would go to about 6 others on that list, and that would be it.
Yeah, that was all over the place. But I mean, it's hard when you've got like my like EDM shit, and then like there's like the pop, there's the EDM, and then there's piano piece,
right?
And there's also some like random TikTok artists that like.
To your credit, you have different genres for different like. They serve purposes
vibes,
for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whereas like I could probably, I'm like, when Tana said that she wants to use and abuse that same song.
Yes.
I get into that mood for sure.
It's still Baby acoustic by Justin Bieber.
It can always be.
It can always be.
Yeah, it can always
Baby.
get back there. Yeah, easily. We're one step away.
I wish that we could see yours.
Yeah.
God, it's so annoying that you're so good with passwords. It's infuriating.
It's infuriating.
It's infuriating.
It's infuriating that you're not good with passwords.
You know whose segment I have been absolutely obsessed with on TikTok is Hannah Berner, who we've had so many people be like, oh my God, have Hannah Berner on the podcast. Great news for you. We have. There's a whole episode with Hannah and she was incredible.
We got good. You know what, guys? We hit
Surprise!
it. We hit it.
Happy Tuesday.
And we actually password protected it. We've taken it out for a limited time.
And it's back.
So if you're hearing this now, you can go just type in on anything, probably Google would be best, Hannah Berner and Wild Til 9. You can go watch the episode. Brand new.
Brand spanking new.
We released it a while ago, but it's new.
Spanking new. But she's been doing, I think it's Man on the Street.
Yeah.
And I mean, she does, remember the one?
She's funny as hell.
She's so fucking funny. She's also just like so good. And this is a comedian thing too, just like so good on the spot with people. Like it's improv. Like, I get it. But
like, I think that like, that's the person who would also get in so much trouble because they just have the funny thing to say all the time.
All the time.
People don't, I don't think people operate that like that usually.
no.
What do we-
Operate? Okay, so this is asking guys on the street about their icks about women. And this was so interesting to me as a woman with no icks. It was so interesting. Interesting hearing. And so I think we should pause after each ick and you can weigh in.
Oh, I won't be shy to share my opinions.
I can't wait.
That's crazy that you have no icks now. That's
I know,
great.
isn't that wild?
That's crazy.
That's so crazy. Oh, babe, our sleep 8 is adjusting to tonight's temperature. I just want everyone to know that it is 10:03 p.m. right now, and it is wild after 9.
It's why I'm about to fall asleep.
Okay, weigh in on the icks.
I'm weighing
What
in.
do women do that give you the ick?
End every word with like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, those aren't words.
I mean,
What do I say when you do something that's like just
Jeremy.
like you gotta add his is
Jeremy.
like, but I would say mine is more like a UGH. It's like an ugh. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get the little throaty sounds in there.
Yeah, there's no confusing it with like Jeremy.
Yeah.
It's Jeremy. It's glottal.
It's very
It's throaty.
It's throaty.
It's one of the only throaty things you do.
It's a not the kind of throaty thing that you'd like.
No.
So that one there was this viral moment that got served up on my TikTok the other day. So I think on TikTok of Ethan Klein, rest in peace, Frenemies podcast, and Trisha, where she would finish every word and sentence with a and so it was it was so fucking
I remember
funny.
you showing this to me.
I showed it to you.
And like,
I know,
I didn't have the affinity to it. And I was like, I don't think I get it.
And then you hear it after.
Screenshotting everything I say. It's between me and you. It's not for the world. It's for the
How's she
audience.
supposed to come up with what she's going to say back?
I'm talking to 17 people instead of talking to one person.
I mean, dude, whether or not she's screenshotting it, she's telling them.
That's true. So might as well just screenshot.
Might as well just screenshot.
You know what happened to me the other day? This is the first time this has ever happened where I screenshotted a conversation that I was sending to someone else, but it was actually something really nice and really good.
Oh, so you sent it to him?
But it was a screenshot between Kelsey and I. So
And you sent it to Kelsey.
I sent it to Kelsey, meant to send it to Jerry.
Rookie
But it was
mistake.
about Kelsey, but it was something nice between Kelsey and I that I was sending to Jerry that Kelsey and I had talked about previously, but I sent it to Kelsey.
Oh, whoa. You think you got it? Anyway,
Yes.
got it?
Anyways, it was like a best case scenario
Right.
situation.
That goes poorly every time.
That goes poorly every time. And I was like, wow, this is the first time this has ever happened to me where I'm like, hey, I realized that I wasn't supposed to send the screenshot to you, but I was sending it to you for a nice reason. And so
I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. I'm pretty sure I have. I know I've received it before.
I saw this post about someone being like, okay, like what are the best ways to get yourself out of that wormhole when that happens? And the number one thing, and so if you are listening to this and you ever get this sent to you from someone that's listening or by me.
How to really pour on the gaslighting on that other person for thinking you would do this? Go ahead.
Exactly. They sent the screenshot by accident. They're like, fuck, I sent the screenshot by accident. And then they text being like, hey, what were the two? Okay, one was blaming it on like technology. That was one route, being like,
that's what I would do.
Like my phone is being weird. I just want to make sure this is the last thing you said because I'm not sure if all your texts are sending.
That's
That's
good.
fucking good.
But what if it's a law? Okay, you could use that one.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. And then the other one, this one's way more gaslighty, is you
I like this
follow
one
up.
better.
You follow up with just being like, hey, I just want you to really read this from my perspective and try and see it from my side. That one's bullshit. That one's just like straight up bullshit.
Yeah, you're reaching there. I get it, but like you have to be then prepared to then follow that narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to be like, oh, holy.
Also, like I wanted to take a moment to give you the opportunity
To see from my perspective.
Yeah.
This is how I'm perceiving this.
The thing is, you don't ever just send. You would send it, and then you would have a caption as well. You would be like, "I'm a fucking god," or whatever. So like, it would be very, it'd be like more difficult. I feel like for you to come back from it, yeah,
right.
because you're always like, "Bitch, you'll never fucking guess." Send. Wait, so, babe, I didn't.
I also just want to be very clear that I don't do this often.
Right.
Like you make it seem like I'm like a super catty individual who's like screenshotting every.
But if you did, you would.
I'm trying to think of something that's happened before. Sometimes my aunt will post things on social media where the picture is just like.
Listen, insert family thing here.
Yeah.
These things, they're worth sharing.
And it's just like a blurry, shitty picture that's like kind of like out of focus.
She does have a particular gift of like finding how to focus on the thing that should not be in focus.
It is the most like stereotypical boomer.
But like
on social media.
You know how hard it is to get an out of focus iPhone photo at this point?
Nearly impossible.
Yeah, like if you just
it's shocking.
If you just hold it and do this, you could even give it a decent fucking flick.
Yeah, sometimes, like, you know how Gen Z loves to post blurry photos?
Yes.
Unironically?
Yes.
Like, ironically, ironically.
You're getting it?
I've, like, tried to take one before, and iPhones are, like, too good to take a blurry photo. You have to move that shit at light speed to even try and get one of those stupid
Like,
Gen
it's
Z
not
blurry
blurry
photos. It's not blurry. It's
And
clear.
it's just like
crystal clear.
And it's like
you literally have to be like, and then take the photo and hope to God that your shutter
if you
speed
could
on
comment
your
below
iPhone.
on the best tactic and the strategy for that, that'd be great.
Apps.
Yeah.
Apps.
Oh, you have to just make it blurry later.
You just got to make it blurry later through 16 editing apps.
That makes sense.
So anyways,
yeah.
I'm not a catty screenshotting bitch the way that Jeremy just portrayed me.
Next.
No, if they're like not in the moment, like if they're like checking their phone or not like paying attention to the conversation or that kind of thing.
It's funny. This is funny.
Also, that could be also anyone. That's I feel like.
I mean, also at any point, at this point.
That feels personal towards his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 One time, this girl glued her eyelashes back under her eyes with my toothpaste. And now I'm in love with her.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that dude's name is Bennett from a reality TV show.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that dude's name is Bennett.
That's hilarious.
Also, he's got to be fucking with her because there's no way. I just want to be very clear. Toothpaste and eyelashes.
I thought they would have removed.
This is not a hack. This is not a hack, and this will not
Try this
put
at home. You're gonna
your
love this.
eyelashes back onto your face.
So it's like the ones that fall off.
Like a falsie, like a strip lash.
Put it back on with toothpaste.
He's saying toothpaste, so
Like,
it's
that's
like
not
he's got to be fucking
That's
with her
not
because
real.
there's no way.
Right.
Toothpaste ain't an adhesive.
But have you tried it?
No, but I definitely went through a phase before, like in high school, before there were like proper acne spot treatment products, like when they're just like
toothpaste.
I feel like that was
the
like
baking soda
the
one, right?
OG shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just use the water that hit my face in the shower. Actually, that's true. As a teen, I feel like I used some like Neutrogena shit that burned like hell.
Yeah. No, that's TikTok. I would say social media really killed a lot of those. There was one St. Ives apricot scrub. That was, I feel like, a favorite of the early 2000s, and that really got killed by social media.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to burn, is it?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I know.
Too loud.
Oh, you have that thing where
Oh, don't do that. Chips, go eat them in another room.
I'm not with him on this one.
I'm 100% with him on that one, too. 100%.
Wait, so you do have icks?
No. I'm saying that is an ick. I'm saying that I don't do that. So he wouldn't be icked out by me is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I get the ick by someone
not only
chewing
do you
loud.
have icks, you're ickless.
I'm ickless.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, people that don't make an effort to close their mouth while they eat.
Be conscious about it. Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to throw him off a cliff.
Yeah. When Jeremy has AirPods in and he can't hear.
I'm not kidding. I feel like I've made a shift since the moment you told me that, because you're like, you have no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
What you sound like when you're eating with AirPods in.
Yep.
And I'm sure I still do it to this day, but I often think halfway through a meal,
Catch yourself.
and it's like I go from like, if you would see a physical change in my approach to my
when
bowl
you
of
realize.
soup. Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I'm just scared now.
When women make it difficult, or anybody for that matter, but somebody that I'm on a date with makes it difficult for the waiter or the server to like they have a lot of stipulations. Sending things back makes me want to die.
Same,
if you bring me a plate and I'm allergic to gluten, if the plate has gluten and it comes to me, I'm prepared to die.
Oh my God. I'm so on the same page as that guy.
See, to me, it's less about it'd be less about whether or not they sent it back, and more on, have they built up enough social goodwill with the server between when they got their bad food and they go, I'm so sorry.
And it's how you approach it as well, too. It's how you approach it. I would never send anything back because, again, like him, I would rather die. But I wouldn't be icked out by someone who sent something back if they were really polite about it.
Right. Also, if you could find somebody who could make that uncomfortable situation less awkward because of how well they handled it, might even be a positive.
Also, when I was a server, I think about the times when I would rather my customer be happy with the meal that they had and politely send it back, because obviously I'm just the fucking messenger. I'm the physical deliverer of your soup in my slutty kilt. And I would so much rather them be happy with their meal.
Can we, for Halloween, you get in your old kilt garb?
There's no way that it would still fit.
Okay, we'll get a new one.
Okay.
That is prepared for that thicky dumpy that you've built up.
Thicky dumpy.
Yeah.
Year of the thicky
and
dumpy.
the rack of tits that you've got now.
Grew them myself.
Gives me an ick is when a woman doesn't understand her true beauty. No, but seriously, when she's like, oh my God, I'm so ugly, or I'm so fat, or it's like, no, you're not. Yeah. Like, I'm here, babe. Yeah. Like, I'm here. Yeah. You won.
you won.
That was going well.
So, it was going so well.
Really well.
It's like a perfect example of any dude, if given enough time,
is going to say something. Fucking stupid.
He really was like, oh my, he's selling it. I'm believing him.
Yep.
Almost.
Yep.
And then.
Yep. But also maybe her love language is words of affirmation.
Maybe.
I don't like it when they go to the bathroom in front of me. That's so gross. I hate that.
Yeah, just doing natural bodily functions is so horrible.
Keep that away. Keep that away from me. Fuck out.
Do it outside.
Now, there's levels.
Okay, go ahead.
If you, on our third date, open the door to the bath. Well, we don't have a door to our bathroom area.
Yes.
There's a door to our toilet. Mm-hmm. If you just volunteered to leave the toilet door open while taking a reckless shit, I think I'd be like, well.
Oh, a reckless shit? Absolutely not.
We don't know what that man has seen.
That's true.
We don't know.
That's true.
We don't know.
What was when did we first pee in front of each other?
I assure you initiated it. I assure you.
I'm sure it was just after sex pee. Right? That would have,
So how early in that relationship would that have been?
Third?
Well, only because, yeah. Mm.
Right? Because there's also, it would be weird to be weird about it afterwards after you've already been butt-ass naked with that person for like an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're speaking, like, yes, agreed, and I'm with you. I feel like you're not acknowledging the alcoholics in the room who meet that person again the next morning. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like about our friends that get just blackout.
Yeah.
If you peed that night, whatever, but like the next morning.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not in the same category.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's different.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah.
But
I think it'd probably just be a post-sex pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably
Yeah. Anybody who's weird about that is like, hey, could you actually walk all the way to the other side of the house and use a different bathroom for that? That would be I'd actually want that to come early in the relationship so I could avoid the relationship.
Right. But pooping, keep that so far away from me. I don't want to hear any of that. No sounds.
Right.
No sounds.
Right.
Poopery and no sounds.
Pooperia?
Poopery.
Yeah.
And no sounds.
I get it. Yeah.
I hate women that love people that can spell because I can't spell. So like, if you love spelling, you don't love me. So those are women I don't like.
So you meet them and you go, do you like people who can spell?
How do you feel about grammar?
Thoughts?
You know what? If like that feels less of an ick and more of like a compatibility thing.
Yeah, no, I think that he's searching for somebody who feels the same way about him.
Who maybe is good at math and art and not spelling.
I don't know how. I think you'd be half as funny if you had perfect grammar.
You know what the Wordle word was today? Fucking snafu.
I mean, that's just a curveball.
Snafu.
Yeah, I mean, no one's thinking.
Took me 5 guesses to get fucking snafu.
By the way, how many letters or words end in U?
Not many.
Right. So I get that.
Many.
My point, I think you'd be half as funny and would have half the personality that you have if you had perfect grammar. You know, not funny. Somebody who's like,
hang on. I feel like this is.
Yeah, this is an insult. So, yeah, I'm glad you're here. But just like, I think it'd be like people who like say things slightly incorrect all the time.
Yeah.
I think are just wildly funnier.
We were perfect together, babe. Jeremy said the word, what was the one? Oh, you and your mom both you say umbrella.
Oh, how do I say it?
Umbrella.
One more time.
Umbrella.
If any of our mics still work, I say umbrella for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go up on the
I go, umbrella.
You go up on the and down on the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say umbrella?
Umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say the city south of Los Angeles?
Long Beach.
I rest my case. Next.
Yelling in public, hitting you in public.
Damn.
Let's see.
How often has that happened to you?
It happened like a week ago.
I just feel like poor man is getting abused.
Also, I love the guy we're about to come to. I feel like that's an East Coast thing.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more physical interrelationship abuse on the East Coast.
Maybe.
Like the amount of my friends I feel like who have a crazy fucking girlfriend or fiance or wife that just like go off on them.
And is physical?
Almost all East Coast.
Oh, that is so wild.
Yeah, probably. No, I'm not. You know, I didn't come to their honor by any means. All I'm saying is that like the shenanigans that they pull can end in violence versus just like a verbal assault.
And right. I just feel like I do agree though. I think it's such an ick when someone is so obnoxiously loud and unaware of their surroundings.
Oh yeah. That would be an immediate, like if I found that while dating.
Oh, I'd be out.
That would be, and you know what, that would be one of the hard ones because it's like, how do you explain it to somebody? Like, hey, you're great like 90% of the time, but in the moments when I need you to not embarrass the living shit out of me, the person who you are the most makes me want to die.
Also, like to shush someone.
Yeah, like
that never goes well.
No,
that literally never goes well.
No, it's like there's never a time when someone's like, oh, got it.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, was I being too loud? I'm so sorry.
It's like you can immediately get the excuse for why you were excited and happy and just sharing your feelings.
Right. Yeah.
I know. Don't do that anymore.
Ladies, please learn how to walk in high heels. Please. That is the ickiest thing you can do for a gay man. Learn how to fucking walk in high heels.
I look like a moose on ice.
What's his name, Show?
Danny.
His name's Danny?
Isn't it? I was like looking at the comments. Everyone's like, oh my God, Danny.
He's funny. I want him on the podcast so bad.
I mean,
I love him.
His
He's hilarious.
ick was hilarious.
He's fucking hilarious.
He passes. I'm down.
He's hilarious. Yes.
Yeah. I sympathize with the women who the men and women. Heels are torture weapons.
I gotta be honest. Every time I've ever seen a man in West Hollywood in heels,
killing it.
They don't seem too bothered.
Absolutely killing it.
I think it's like the ankle strength.
I really do. I think it makes a big difference. What my stylist one time told me that I've got little bitch ankles, and that's why I struggle sometimes. And
can you imagine if I told you that? Like, you get little bitch ankles.
I would inflict violence on you.
Yeah, right. No, that's how you get hit.
I would go back to my East Coast roots.
Why does the gay man who styles you get away with it and I don't? The love of your life.
Because
the one you cowgirl.
I don't reverse cowgirl him.
Yeah, got it. Got it. I'll like walk down in the living room, guys. I'm not kidding. And like Lauren is just like butt naked. I mean, just like a see-through thong and everything just hanging out and just everyone's. It's like
it's not sexy naked though. It's like
no, I know.
It's work naked.
No, I know, but
that sounds like I do sex work. But it's like
it's for that hour. It kind of, it's and like suck it in, move this. No, this looks great. Ooh, look at your boobies. Oh, it's just like this most. It's like an observation of all the things, but none of it's sexual.
You're just a blob of skin.
You're just a blob of skin.
I'm just a blob of skin getting put into. I'm a meat sack.
Yeah, with glitter on the outside.
Yes, with glitter on the outside.
And there's usually glitter on my floor afterwards. Just like there's glitter on our floor right now.
And I vacuumed it.
Yeah, I did a terrible job.
I tried on this really cute. Oh, I'm so excited to be able to talk about our New York trip coming up. Oh my God.
Next.
I bought a dress for our New York trip.
A dress? You've bought dresses.
I bought many dresses. I don't like the one that I bought, but it was so pretty and it was so cute and it was very glittery, but it's like loose glitter because it was kind of like on tulle. And so you can't really like properly embed glitter into tulle because it's such like a...
Are you using the word tool, like tool, T-O-O-L?
T-U-L-L-E.
Okay, can you, when next time you use a word that I know that I don't know, I need you to like break, can you mansplain that to me next time?
T-U-L-L-E. It's kind of like, think of like if loofah fabric was fancy.
Has the right person in Alabama, and all loofahs can be fancy. If it's not a washcloth, it's fancy.
It's fancy. So anyway,
Tomsiger has a great part of that.
It's really like light, and so I tried it on, and I didn't realize that Diggy was standing underneath me at my feet when I was trying it on, and I was like packing it back up because I was like, I'm gonna return this. Diggy was like fucking Edward Cullen, just glittering. He was just shining.
Why does Edward Cullen glitter?
Oh my God, Jeremy, are you fucking with me right now?
Why would he glitter?
Why would Edward Cullen glitter?
Yes. So they don't go out during the day. They don't go out during the day. Why would he? There shouldn't be light. There shouldn't be daylight. No sun. It would hurt him.
My God. Crystal skin. He's got crystal glitter skin in the light.
So he burns?
No. He glitters.
Wait, so he can go out in the sunlight? That goes against every other vampire thing I know. So can
Haven't you seen the baseball scene?
No.
Anyway, Diggy was covered in glitter from this tulle dress, T-U-L-L-E. And yes, Edward Cullen glitters. And Jeremy has not seen Twilight. And yes, we will be breaking up. Okay, next Dick.
Ask questions.
Dude, that's some things we keep to ourselves.
Damn. See, that's the guy with the AI girlfriend.
No, yeah.
But that's the guy with the AI girlfriend.
Valerie, AI at the end. See what I did there?
Yeah.
They're going to be great together.
Valerie.
Yeah.
Valerie. Oh my God.
You don't think you would want a digital companion?
Not at all, no.
Okay.
Would I want a digital pet?
That's
Yes.
exactly where I was going.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would get like a clone of like a dog you had in the past that was no longer with you?
Oh, see, I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
So that makes it too real.
I go back and forth.
Okay.
I go back and forth.
Could you imagine 3D porn with a fake lover?
Whoa, no, that's too much. I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that what people are doing in VR basically?
I think.
Yeah, that's what people are doing in VR.
Like I guess you just use a VR headset.
We have Oculus. For science, babe.
Tell me more, Lauren.
For science. Get in there.
I'm not interested.
Don't get in there.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Mostly because
it's weird.
No. The worst thing that could happen is that it's not and you love it.
Yeah.
That like the moment you come home,
Yep.
I've got the visor on and I've got whatever you hold in your hands. It's not your penis. And I'm just zoned in on whatever's going on here. You can't see it. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
How do we come back from that?
We don't. So we're going to stick to Beat Saber and Fruit Ninja.
And cautious reverse cowgirl.
And cautious reverse cowgirl.
Well, that's the title right there. Giddy up.
Are you tired of stewing over health problems only to turn to group chats for advice and end up with suggestions like rub a lemon on it or try some essential oils?
All right, Mom.
Let's face it. No, this is Kelsey. This is a Kelsey thing. Essential oils and
Yeah, you're right.
What's that bowl that you hit the thing off of and it goes, ooh, sound bowls. Sound bowls.
Sound waves?
Sound bowls.
Sound bowls.
Sound bowls.
Okay.
Sound bowls don't personally fix my problem. So let's face it, your friends might be pros at picking the best brunch spots, but offering top-notch medical advice, not maybe their specialty always. But don't worry, we've got you covered. ZocDoc is your one-stop solution for expert medical advice and professional care. With thousands of medical professionals available on ZocDoc, you'll find the perfect match for your health concerns.
ZocDoc is the only free app that lets you find and book doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them and treat almost every condition under the sun. We all have a good surprise twist in our favorite shows or movies, but when it comes to medical care, not so much. I know the last thing I want when I show up to the doctor is any surprises. And with ZocDoc, there are no alarms and no surprises. Choose from thousands of patient-reviewed doctors and specialists, browse doctor profiles, and upload and verify your insurance information to get the care you need.
Finding new doctors used to be my personal nightmare. Each visit felt like an anxiety-ridden episode of Dr. Roulette. With ZocDoc, discovering my dream doctor has never been easier. Thanks to genuine patient reviews, I can confidently choose the right fit for my needs. It's like having a personal healthcare matchmaker. No more cringe-worthy experiences or endless searches. Just great docs and major peace of mind. Go to ZocDoc.com/wild and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/wild. That's ZocDoc.com/wild. ZocDoc.com/wild. Okay, so I think we've mentioned this a few times now. The Wild Till 9 hotline stays open.
Okay.
And again,
Because
we're only
it's an inbox.
because it's an inbox where we only accept, and by only accept I mean that I send we just filter out the ones that are voice notes. And because being able to have the context, like just
Wait, filter out the ones that are voice notes?
filter in the ones that have voice notes.
We filter out everything that's not a voice note.
Yes. Thank you. See, I'd be so much less fun if I had perfect grammar.
And precise.
What I'm saying is send us your problems in a voice note, please, and not a text specifically.
Yes.
Because just wait, the experience is so much more fun. Every time we do this, it's just like incredible. And I feel like we're all on board with the voice note being amazing.
I just don't want to read in my voice your problems.
100%. And also too, just like the context that people can give.
Oh, it's much better.
It's so much better.
Also, the ramblings, always good.
Love it.
Do we have some?
Big fan. We do. We do. So what I want to just say is the Wild Till 9 hotline stays open. So if you feel yourself
Did you want to tell people what it is?
spiraling? Oh, yeah. What is it?
You set it up.
I don't know what it is.
WT9hotline@gmail.com.
Yes.
You can always tell when Lauren set something up versus when I set something up. And that's, well, I'll let you guess.
So if you find yourself spiraling at 2 a.m. and you want to send us a voice note so that we can talk about this in front of the world. And
will you let us know if we need to like redact things? That would be great.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to like just share your tea unless you want us to.
Right.
Ooh, actually, if you want to break any drama here, put that in the subject line.
Breaking drama, breaking tea.
Yeah, like
hot tea.
Like announcing to the world the premiere of this piece of drama on Wild Till 9.
Can't wait.
I love that.
Okay. Hit us with our first hotline submission, please.
Hey, Lauren and Jeremy. I wanted to come on here and ask for some relationship advice. Also, by the way, Lauren, I have been watching you since I was 12 years old. Now I'm 20. I hope that doesn't make you feel old, but if it does, it was supposed to be a compliment. And if it was a backhanded compliment, I apologize. Also, hey, Jeremy.
What's up?
I'm more or less here for Lauren. I'm just kidding. I love your commentary in the podcast. on the podcast.
I'm done.
Okay, here goes. Basically, I want to know if I should continue my relationship or should I just cut it off. So here's the backstory. I'm 20 years old. My boyfriend is also 20 years old. We're in love. And we've been dating for a year and some change. And I have a job opportunity in Canada, and he is probably going to move to Washington over the summer. So we basically have less than a year together before we both just depart. Okay?
What a way to say that.
Should I, A, try to do long distance with him?
I think she should give us multiple
B,
choices.
Just cut it off before I get my feelings hurt even more later on? Or should I just enjoy the relationship for the next year? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
This could be Lauren.
I honestly don't want to know what to do. And when I ask him about our future together, he doesn't want to answer any questions because I get it. Like, he's a 20-year-old boy. Like, I'm his first girlfriend. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And we're both like trying to pursue our careers. And I don't know. What do I do? Like, what do I do? Do I just like end this relationship? I don't know. Do I try long distance? Is it even worth it if he doesn't even want to talk about a future together? I don't know.
My heart.
The end of that, her just like signing off.
I know.
Well,
Where was the option C and the option D?
well, as she so aptly put, she's here for your opinion. Go ahead. I'll be over here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, she said she likes your commentary, babe. So here's my initial thinking.
I'll comment on Lauren's response then.
Is that initially I was like, I think that you should just like continue to do whatever feels right. Like, I just can't think of anything more heartbreaking than being like in love and being like, no, like, because we only have this much time left, we shouldn't see each other. Like, that's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, you're obviously still gonna see that person. Like, it'd be impossible to just cut it off like that cold turkey.
Yeah.
And so I think it's nearly impossible to do that approach. And so I think initially I was like, I think you should just like keep doing it until it doesn't work. And so if that means that you do, you try long distance and it doesn't work and you're both on the same page of like wanting to commit to trying it,
right, then
great. Like, stick it out for as long as it makes sense if you continue to be happy and continue to choose to commit to each other. But then I feel a little sus. I feel a little sketchy that he refuses to talk about things. And maybe they're questions that he doesn't know the answer to. You know what I mean? Like, she gives a ton of context, but also like there's so many other layers to it in terms of like, is she asking questions that have answers? Because maybe some of them don't right now.
I think one of the hardest, we done, sorry.
Babe, give it the commentary. Hit me with it. Hit us with it.
This is an all gender issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most difficult answer for anyone to give in their younger years is I don't know.
Yeah.
We could stop right there. But like, in a world where it's not that he doesn't want to talk about it, he just doesn't know how to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
He could be like, I'm just ready for this thing to be done and I want to move on. He could be. I don't know. I don't think so. But there's a chance that especially because he's not even like giving her a bullshit answer, like saying he doesn't know, like doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Could mean he just doesn't know how to talk about it.
That's true. Yeah. At fucking 20.
Yeah.
Most dudes don't know how to have a conversation outside of.
And I think there's also a level of like if he's in touch with her emotions, or at least would like to be, or is trying, there's also a world where he even has a positive outlook on the future, but it feels like it's not realistic.
Right.
Doesn't want to get her hopes up because it's going to make him feel like the bad guy later on when things don't work out.
That's true.
I couldn't have put him more in a positive light.
Yeah.
But like, I will say there's a real good chance he doesn't know how to say he doesn't know.
I think that's fair. And I think that
it also sounds like she doesn't really know either because, that's natural because she's in between. So I think like they're actually on a lot more of the same page than maybe they realize.
That's true. I think continue.
Option C, continue on.
Continue on. Continue on while you're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until it doesn't feel right.
I wouldn't let a future roadblock preemptively stop things now.
I agree. Especially if you're in love and love and love and love.
Yeah.
Keep being in love.
Wait till the very last second and then pull out. Next.
Jesus Christ.
why is it that a guy will be like so sweet and so kind and so great, but when he's with his guy friends, he just turns into a complete dick.
I hear you,
like,
Sarah.
He's so rude. He's like poking fun at you and not cute ways. Like he's actually being mean to you, and it's like he's a completely different person. But like when he's with you, it's like sweet, you know.
Ugh.
Why do guys do that?
Men are trash.
I wish I said Sarah, but I don't know her name. I wish I knew her name.
Men are trash. Also, I love the way that one started. Just like, why is it just coming in hot?
It's funny.
I feel I love it.
Okay,
I love it so much.
I feel like
this one's
would
for
you like to elaborate? I would love to know a time in your life when you feel like this was really bad.
When this was really bad.
Yeah.
High school.
Yeah.
I just feel like when guys and I mean, looking back, obviously, like to me now, I'm like, oh, guys are just so insecure of looking like, you know, a little bitch or a little pussy around their friends or whatever that they.
You'd be great at the guy thing.
The straight bro.
Yeah, you would nail it. Yeah.
But like they're scared of looking vulnerable and or weak, you know, XYZ, whatever the inferior word is, and they act a certain way that they don't necessarily maybe stand by.
Agreed. I mean, my remedy to this isn't all that nice. I think until the fear of him losing his relationship outweighs the fear of him looking like a little bitch in front of his friends, he's going to keep being an ass clown. And I don't mean that in
total ass clown vibes.
Some oddly weird positive way. Yeah. I mean, it just sucks because I feel like it's an addictive situation, because if she feels like she knows like the real him when they're together and alone and he's super sweet and he's super nice, like she is always in search of like getting that version of him back. Right.
And but I think also too, like if he can't respect her when there's an audience of any kind, no matter who it is, like he doesn't deserve her.
Well, he doesn't deserve to be with her if he needs that person to be like, if he needs that person to come back, like out. If he could be taught early on, hey, if you talk to me like that again, you won't speak to me again, and it resonates, I might be able to fix it.
Okay, wait, but she's asking, so why do boys do that? Boys do that because they're insecure little bitches?
Everything you outlined, yeah.
Yeah. So is the real version of him the one that she gets when he's by himself?
I'd like to think so.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sad part is that even if that is the real version, it doesn't matter if it doesn't fucking like come out when it should.
Right.
Like,
when it matters.
Yeah. Sadly.
Trash.
I love it.
Hi, Lauren and fiance Jeremy. I'm a huge fan and listen to your podcast every week. I was wondering if you had any advice for getting over someone, even though you weren't actually in a relationship with them.
Hardest ones.
And you didn't feel like there was any real closure. So a few months ago, I met someone online and really hit it off with them. After years of dating and being disappointed, I finally met someone who seemed really emotionally mature and respectful. We had a lot in common, and I was physically attracted to them, and things just felt really natural. I'd never felt this excited about someone before, and we had several really good dates. Our last one even lasted 7 hours long, and we had been texting every day. Not just normal checking in, but like multiple long paragraphs back and forth. We would talk about our future plans, emotional or traumatic events in our lives, and had really deep, insightful conversations. I was starting to feel really hopeful. Then he had to cancel a date because he was too busy, which made sense because it was during finals and he's in a PhD program.
Oh, shit.
So I tried to be understanding and supportive, and he told me that he definitely wanted to see me again. So I just gave him space and didn't think much of it. Then the texting slowed down, and we went from multiple texts a day to him not responding for a few days, and then him not responding for a week. I told myself that he was just busy. Whether or not that was the real reason, we didn't end up seeing each other again, and he only became more distant. I swallowed my pride multiple times, reaching out to him and putting myself out there because I wanted to be supportive and honest, especially since he had mentioned to me that he never really felt like he had a support system before. It got to the point where it was painfully clear that he was not interested anymore, and now I'm embarrassed, confused, and disheartened. It was going so well, and I just don't understand how it went downhill so fast. Jeremy, I'd love your perspective on this as a man. What's up with the total 180? Why couldn't he just be honest with me instead of stringing me along? I would have been able to move on much faster had he just been clear about not being interested anymore. On one hand, I know that it's his loss, and I deserve someone who wants me and will prioritize me.
Facts, bitch.
On the other hand, I keep blaming myself, wondering if he wasn't attracted to me or if I came on too strong. I'm glad I let myself be vulnerable and open, but I feel dumb for getting attached so quickly and letting somebody hurt me. I still catch myself thinking about him and feeling upset about the situation. How do I move on from this, and how do I prepare myself for more situations like this in the future? Thank you.
Oh, that was hard.
Why can't you get the hard one?
Oh my God. Ugh. You know what though? The situationships that are like weird like that are sometimes the hardest and like stickiest to get through.
Okay, I was trying to take mental notes so I could actually say something intelligible, and no promises. But I will address the thing that you said specifically. It was in the middle, which was, why couldn't he be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
That part, I'm confident in my answer. He could not be honest with her because he wasn't able to be honest with himself.
I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
Like, I think that's the most clear thing there, right? Beyond that, the sad thing is with this stuff, and it's so much easier to like dish this piece of advice out than like think it, God forbid, actually remember it to yourself. But it's like, you really shouldn't, and I don't know who said this that resonated with me most, but like anything that gave you joy at any point, you should not at this point look back and try and minimize, right? So like, even though there's quite a bit of existing and current sad feelings associated with this, sounds like they're sad because they were really happy for a long time. So like, although, you know, you could beat yourself up because of maybe you got interested too quickly or didn't play it cool enough, or the strategy that you could have potentially, possibly, and I'm using these adverbs on purpose, to shield yourself from this, like maybe would have yielded a different result. You don't know, but you do know you were happy, and you do know that you just wish he was more honest with you. And most importantly, you do know that you're not upset with yourself for at least being honest. You're just worried, or you're wondering whether or not it would have worked out better had you not been. And I don't think that's actually, in any case, the right move.
I think that was very insightful.
I'm just bummed.
No, I know. I think also too, something that maybe is productive to take from this is that it's like, if you've been putting yourself out there for a long time, going on dates, you know, trying to meet people, and you do meet someone, I think when you every so often meet someone that you connect with really quickly, it's another reminder that like there are lots of people out there who are a good match for you. And like, you came across one person, and there's going to be others in the future as well too. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like if you were to go on a, like, you know, 20 dates and all 20 of them were duds, you'd be like, oh my God, there's no one out there for me. But like, you were able to experience the connection with someone that you wanted to continue. And there's 100% going to be other people that you're going to feel that with. And I think it's nice that it made you happy while it did.
The ability to become...
And now I just want to fucking... You know what pisses me off too? And this is like catty supportive girl situation, is that like, hearing that he's in a PhD program, I'm like, it's just, isn't it so funny? Isn't it so interesting how some people can be like so smart in so many ways, or like they
one way.
Or one way, right? Or specifically only one way in one specific genre of intelligence. And then they can be so dumb.
Just wait. What's his major? Women's gender studies. Got it.
Yes, psychology.
Yeah. No, I to your point, I do think there's a lot more, productive seems like a salesy way to say it, but like there's a sense of comfort that won't come today. It'll come later, when you realize that when you do like something, your body like chemically lets you know.
That's
and
true.
like some people don't have that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Some people never find that ever.
Or I think like the more options that become available, the more it's like, okay, what next? And like you like don't have the ability to become actually attached to something. It's like, oh, I felt that, but then like I moved on. I don't know what happened. It's like, no, like you want more of what you want.
Totally. And I think also she's obviously doing a really great job in being vulnerable and opening herself up to the idea of meeting someone.
Eloquent as hell.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you can just tell like she's emotionally mature and like, Yeah, and has a great head on her shoulders.
And
So
like even just wrestling with herself over like I know I shouldn't be this upset over it. It's like
right.
you're already
But
challenging
you can,
yourself in like
yeah,
great
you can
ways.
already identify, exactly, like
Go
what's
you.
frustrating. Go you.
Go you.
And you're gonna meet someone.
We thank him for allowing you to now know this lesson better than before.
Also, you know what? I've had friends who've dated doctors, and they've got some whack ass schedules.
PhD.
Oh, well, you're still a doctor of something. We just don't know what.
It is not a fake doctor.
Okay, well, let's see.
It's not empty, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm mad.
We ride at dawn.
We ride at dawn.
Men.
No, gotta get some more ugh in there. Men, ugh.
Whatever. I'm excited for our trip to New York.
I'm mad.
We're going to New York a couple weeks.
The Tillys are getting bullied. They're getting ghosted with no explanation.
They're learning. They're becoming mentally and emotionally.
We're not getting closure. I'm mad.
Sometimes you gotta make your own closure.
Yeah, no, I know. And those are like the teachable moments where you like take so much from it.
You either take something from it or it takes something from you. Don't let it take it from you.
Damn. That's deep. Anyways, we're going to New York soon. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too.
We also have
new stuff.
We have next episode also guests. I feel like we've been really on top of having great guests on the pod.
Guest, no
yeah,
guest.
We're trying for it. We're really trying.
Yeah.
So we will have guests on the next episode. If you haven't seen the Caleb and Cameron episode, oh my God, it is hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical.
I like couples. They're fun.
Couples are
I'm gonna do
so
more couples
fun.
for sure.
Couples are so fun.
Yeah, I want to do more.
Our next guest is basically a couple.
And besides Hannah Burner, who we now have the new episode out, which you can go watch. Please comment below on wherever the fuck with their at would be great, so we can just click in and know who they are. I like new people.
Oh my God, yeah. And also comedians are like, they just...
I want a medium though too, or a psychic.
Ooh, yeah.
I want a medium /
Also,
psychic.
people keep talking about dog psychics.
I couldn't believe that shit less, but sure.
Yeah. But maybe we don't want to know what Dean was thinking.
No, not at all. I love a doctor. I don't even care their discipline.
Yeah. Well, we would love to have Dr. Mike on. We met him at the Streamies. He's New York based, but he said next time he's in LA, he'll stop by the Pound.
Oh, you know what we'll do is we'll call Dr. Drew and Dr. Mike, and whichever one shows up first.
Perfect.
Great.
And neither of them show up. We're like sick.
I mean, that's the funny thing that you think. I would think we don't have their numbers to even get to them, but like, you know, in a world where they did have our number, it's fine.
It's fine. I think that we might have nailed down the new pod art. And we're getting close.
We are.
We're getting close. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be such an upgrade. It's just, the vibe is just.
We're doing some music remixes.
Yeah.
We're doing some good stuff. That's all the thing I can think of right now that I'm contributing, but that's what I'm thinking of.
Our pod intro guy, Grant, he wrote one of my new favorite songs.
How do you know that?
What?
How do you know that?
We talked about it on Instagram, AM to PM.
You talked to Grant?
By Noted.
He wrote with Noted?
Yes.
And he texted me and said that he would remix our theme again.
Yes.
I'm shocked.
I know.
That rate's going to be a lot higher now.
I know.
Whatever.
Yeah. I like posted the AM to PM song on my story and he was like, hey, I wrote this. And I was like, cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening.
Lafia, you're beautiful as always. Happy spring. If it's spring there. Is it spring there?
I don't know. I don't know. It's the equator situation, hemisphere, and we
So happy spring.
Happy spring. Okay, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.